Welcome back to Konstantin's Soapbox. This is episode 34, as we play Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. So last episode, we went with Lan to resolve one of his companion quests. Turns out, Wendawag was still wreaking havoc against the mongrels. After defeating her in combat, very easily I might add, we were able to convince her that she wasn't worthy to join the crusade. So now today we're gonna go with Woljif for his companion quest. So let's go ahead and attack this demon army over here. Sorry for the delay. I had to figure out what I wanted to do. So let's hope they're not too strong. Ooh. 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 Big boys. Axe thrower, huh? Let's go ahead and use fireball. Oh, that hardly did anything. Okay. We're gonna defend. Ooh, that might have been a bad call on my end. Yeah, that was a really bad call on my end. Take care of both of those guys. I'm gonna have you retreat. Whoa! Fail the reflex throw. Wow. That was a bad fail. Did not expect them all to get killed so quickly. That was very unexpected. Also failed the reflex throw. Let's see. Reflex is actually really low. Let's see. And that ends the fight. Wow, that could have gone really badly. I guess that update really did improve their combat abilities. So the forces of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth have been destroyed, and now there is no obstacle to send scouts within the enemy territory. The reports will make the supply line safe from the sudden attacks. Okay, so we have an enemy this way. We're probably going to run into him. Okay. Let's keep going. Ooh, pitfall. We might check that out later. Oh, it's a good perception check too. Plus 23 modifier. DC was 35. You spotted a merchant. I'm going to approach the merchant. So I think this merchant has something that's very useful. Oh no. The skeleton is walking across the waste. He moves with pep in his step, humming a tune. His skull bobs in chorus with the humming, making the coins inside his head clink rhythmically. Next to him, nightmarish horses of flame and shadow draw a cart loaded with valuable-looking items. Upon seeing you, the skeleton offers a dramatic and heartly wave. Good evening to you there. Or is this what days look like in your world, Woon? Can't really tell, but no matter. Be it day or night, the skeleton sales always has the best deals you can find anywhere. He proudly sweeps his bony hands over the goods in his cart. As a rule, I offer a free sample of my merchandise to every new customer, and I try to tailor my wares to the individual. Say I meet a kitsune, then I can crack a joke about how I'd offer them a free potion of fox's cunning. But they must have enough of that already. The customer feels flattered, they take the sample, and I've immediately established a rapport. But dealing with humans is hard. You can't joke about their horns or their fox-like features. Still, I know what I can offer you as a free sample, something that suits you perfectly. What would you like? Fine. Give me your free sample. Here you go. Take it. A heroic gift for a heroic person. Okay, show me your wares. The skeleton joyfully rattles the coins in his skull. Here, take a good look. Pick anything you like, buy all of it. Okay, so ooh, braces of armor +5. Very nice, very nice. Cloak of resistance. Ooh, I kind of want to buy all these. Haramuki Scholarship. Interesting. I want his bracers of armor. Oh, he has a lot of good stuff here. Bracers of armor +5. Do I think I already get a +7. Let's see. This one's really good. Okay, so I am going to sell the Unbreakable Drill. I'm going to sell the axe. The other axe. The Agile axe. Quarterstaff. Long spear. I actually might keep this long spear. Okay, I want his... I'm going to take his Haramuki Scholarship. That's pretty nice. And I'm going to take his armor. I'm just Demo Dust. Worth it. Let's see if there's anything else. Bolster meta magic, reach meta magic, both are very good. I can also take this. See, the bolster is really good. See if there's anything else I can sell. I'm not going to use that. Not going to use that. Not going to use that. Nope. Trapping bow. It was absolutely amazing. Now it's not so much. I'm going to sell all these rapiers. Bag of Malice is amazing. Sort of. Yeah, I'm not going to use all these. You can have them. Goodbye. Greatsword, bye. +1 glaive, adios. Earthbreakers. Let's see. Hand axe. Not necessary. Keeping, maybe. Full plate, that could go. Leather armor +2 can go. Breastplate can go. Chain shirt can go. A lot of things can go. Everything must go. End deal. I think I got everything that I wanted from him. Although I am considering taking his Cloak of Resistance +4. It would be pretty useful. Alright, let's see if it works. Because if it doesn't, that'd be really sad. Alright, so the Haramuki or does not work. Does it work on him, though? Also does not work. That's saddening. Does it work for Camellia? Does not work for Camellia. Okay, what was she wearing before? She was wearing this, I think. Okay. What's his AC right now? Dexterity bonus. So he loses canny defense bonus. So I'm gonna... That luck bonus is really nice until someone casts mage armor. So something I've been wrestling with myself is whether or not to multi-level. I'm considering not doing it. I am really considering not doing it. Yes, I'd be able to attack more, but I'd be able to survive more, but there's a lot of spells to improve my survivability. So perhaps the best thing I can do is to just increase my intelligence to 20, and then after that just focus on intelligence. I could get this to full 20 though. If I get it to 20, I'll get a plus 10, and that'll be it. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna stay Sword Saint. Yeah, I could increase my... So here, if I increase my dexterity, that might be super useful as well, because I might have an opportunity to increase my intelligence later on. But let's increase my dexterity from this point forward, and that way increase my damage ability, because he doesn't hit very well, and keeping it here isn't the best. So I'm gonna stay pure Sword Saint. So I'm gonna stay pure Sword Saint. Probably gonna blow up in my face, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna check my feats real quick to make sure it's makes sense. So I chose Crane Wing, and I have Crane Repose. I pretty much have most of the stuff that it can give me. Seize the Moment. Do I have Seize the Moment? So this level I'm gonna pick up Seize the Moment. And I'll have Lethal Focus, which adds my intelligence modifier to damage. Okay, so I'm gonna get... So here I'm gonna get either prescient attack or... Actually, I might not... Yeah, I'll probably pick up prescient attack. Baneblade is also really amazing too, because that way I could avoid damage resistance. I already have Ghost Blade just built in, so prescient attack will stack really well with my intelligence bonus to damage, but the drawback is it only lasts once. I think Baneblade is probably a better choice. Okay, let's get out of here. A lot of that was a waste of money, but I can give some stuff to Ember. Yes. Yes. I know Ember probably has better spells and stuff, but it is okay. I could still go Duelist, though. It'll improve my attack ability. I really could, because I really just need 12. Oh, man, that makes it hard. At 8. I have to get combat mobility, so I would only be able to get 7 levels. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go pure. Just going to stay pure. he needs intelligence. I'm probably going to respec Woljif into a Sword Saint, because it works well. Sword Saint Duelist. He's probably going to go full Sword Saint Duelist, because it kind of works for him. Really powerful too. Okay, let's get out of here. Well, you know, let's see, still can't move. Let's continue. Your area. I've never done Woljif's quest, even though I've had several playthroughs. This is the first time I'm seeing this. This is all new content for me. The first time I played the game, my game glitched out, and I could not enter. I couldn't go under Defender's Heart in Act 1, right? And so I never got to meet Woljif, which is a little disappointing, but it is what it is. I'm actually going to increase my size. Actually, let me reduce my size first. Well, sometimes these things stack, so I'm curious to see if it'll stack here too.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Our time has come.
Yeah, they just cancel each other out.
I'll watch your back.
Yeah, they just cancel each other out.
Through.
Interesting. It probably says it in here that it negates it. I know it stacks with legendary proportions for some reason, so it was worth a shot. Buff that. That's fine. Satyr's Edge. Should really add a skull to the party. Oh, so something big that I didn't know about that I'm definitely going to take advantage of this time around is I'm going to get Enduring Spells in my next Mythic rank because I'm going to take all these off. Energy resistance is really, really good. And I didn't know that it was so strong because I thought this was a better version. Protection of Energy Communal was a better version, but I was completely wrong. So I'm gonna go ahead and slot a couple of those, as it is better to do so. Normal growth, K-Fangs. The spell is really good, however, And I'm just gonna stop there at however. So these two spells. So I messed up. He was supposed to be different level. Actually gonna give him 2 of these. For his Magus levels, reduce person and shield. And I'm gonna take out some more piece. Actually, to be honest, that doesn't make any sense anymore. Because he has a belt that can do the same thing. So we're gonna go blur and sense vitals. Okay, let's continue buffing. I know this is taking up most of the... I am aware. Would it be rude if I said I don't care? Because I do care. I actually do care. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't care. But can I say it anyway just to feel dominant? Want to feel... Oh, let's get rid of these. Let's add another... Oh. Is this... No, that's just one. A singular casting. We'll just add more aids. Ooh, more defense, I should say. Soljif. Bless. Oh, bless, you're amazing. Let's go ahead and do magic investment because... Not. And let's put one on Jose. Let's go ahead and have poison resistance. We're gonna choose fire for this. I don't think any of these are useful. Communal. True seeing. Buff your strength. Brush your charisma. P tough. I think I want to give her the mass one instead. Because she has wisdom, but no one has... Oh yeah. That's unfortunate.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Oh, she has a lot of spells. So, Death Wards. Who has one? Who needs one? She already have active. Attack rolls, save, skill checks, can give one to Seal as well. Have your mage armor on. Reduce person on. Why did I do that? Reduce person on as well. I don't know if there's anything else. I'm gonna do enlarge person on Camellia as well. Just so she can hit something. Camellia! Okay. Does she have blur? No, she doesn't, because I chose really weird spells. It's okay. Oh, I chose interesting spells. Okay.
Ask nicely.
Your image. You already have mage armor on. No, you do not. You have this on. You don't. Let's see. Oh, you should be decent. Oh, my AC is way higher than his. Really gotta respect him.
Let us not hesitate.
Okay.
Together,
We don't have an animal growth on him yet.
Well,
Konstantin, what are you doing? Getting distracted very easily when you're supposed to be buffing. Oh, is that all? And we'll try. Aid. False life. There we go. Not as distracted as I was before. Does she have magical vestment on herself? Or she doesn't. Does she have false life greater on? Or she doesn't. Okay. Sela,
rely on me.
activate your abilities. For less armor. Veil of Heaven. Let's give this to Konstantin. And then get on your horse. And let's go. Saving real quick. Figure out what's going on. Spawn, you've come alone. The giant Glabrazu towers over you. His small yellow eyes, glowing amidst the lumps and horns, come to a rest on Woljif. The demon's pincers instinctively close with a bone-grinding snap, and his nostrils flare. Spawn of Igphiles, Lady Hepzimira ordered me to bring her the moon of the abyss. Give it to me, and I will kill you quickly. Is he talking to me? He's definitely talking to me. Woljif takes a step back. Hey, Hornhead. I'm the spawn of my ma and dad. I don't even want to think about where you crawled out of. Have at it, Chief. Show him your special chiefly mojo. Who is Igphiles? A demon who sowed his seed on Galorian. From his seed grew the coward currently hiding behind you. He will die more slowly and painfully than you in retribution for everything Igphiles has done to vex my mistress. What about Hepzimira? Who's that? My mistress is the high priestess of Lord Baphomet. I will fulfill her command, and she will honor me with her blessing. And, sorry, one more question. Who are you? Know the name of the one who will squeeze out your innards. Voitil, Gorger of Screams, Hepzimira's scourging lash, and Baphomet's faithful, you will die begging me for mercy. Why are you so determined to kill Woljif? Why do you need the moon of the abyss? Yeah, why? I ain't never seen you before in my life. Maybe you got confused with somebody else. Another Woljif, maybe? Or a guy with horns like mine. You are Igphiles' spawn. This is reason enough to kill you, but my mistress will also need the item you stole. The moon of the abyss. No more talking. Die, traitorous seed. I guess I'm gonna get tongue-tied all today. Woljif is wreathed in blue flame, and the demon's shadow rises up behind him. Have at it, Chief. Pilgrims of the World Room, attack! Fight for me! I'll be over there monitoring your performance. The cultists exchange looks and make no move to fight. At last, the chief cultist speaks. We will not fight against a demon. Demons are our future masters. We cannot show insubordination. What has gotten into you, crest of the abyss? You're not trying to betray us, are you? Woljif slaps a hand on his forehead. Ah, I forgot. They're not just dumb as planks. They're stubborn as mules too. Quick, Chief, say something to them. You'll be more persuasive than me. Ooh. This demon's going to kill you simply for taking orders from Woljif. He hates Woljif. I knew our meeting was ill-fated. Curse you, Crescent of the Abyss. I don't want to die at a demon's hand. The time for vengeance has come! Wait, who the heck was that? Who was that? Devil? I thought you... Oh, don't matter. Let's take them on together. Okay, Konstantin, what do you want to do? Let's go... Yeah, Bankai. That sounds about right. Wow, they don't like her. We gotta take care of that archer sooner or later. Who's the archer? Kill that archer. I could try. See how this goes. What did that even do? Okay, that was weird. Seal up. Okay, heal yourself. It's not often that they target you. Alright, Konstantin, how do you want to do this? So we're gonna go ahead and cast haste on ourselves. And swing. And most of those miss. It's nice when Camellia can actually attack. Okay. Go ahead and hit this guy. Nice. Nice. Just keep healing yourself. Okay. Dex, miss. Actually hits. Natural 20. Plus 15. Okay. Fine. By fighting. Oh, he has true seeing, of course.
Do not hold back.
I'll find you, spawn of Igfelice. You will be bathed in blood. Woljif looks supremely confused. What'd you make of that, Woltief then, Chief? Huh. So, will you take me back? There's nothing for me to do on my own in the World Wound, and we do kind of make a good team. I promise not to run away again, as long as we don't get attacked by gargoyles again. If they do, sorry, Chief, but they're scary. I'm out of there. The Chief laughs. I'm kidding. I really won't run away again, really. Okay. Don't get ahead of yourself. First, I deserve to know what your connection is to the demons. I don't know anything about any demons. That's the first time I ever saw the Votiel beast, but he sure seemed to have it in for me. He doesn't just want the moon of the abyss, he wants me to suffer. And that mistress of his Hipsa, whatever she's called, there's something fishy going on here, Chief. I'm telling you. I want to get to the bottom of it because something tells me we'll be seeing Voitiel again. I know his type. Once they get a hold of you, they don't let go. Woldriff runs a hand through his shock of hair. Here's how it is. There's this demon, Igphiles, the one that Voitiel and his mistress are so worked up over. If I'm supposed to be his spawn, then maybe he's my grandpa. I'd believe it. He's caused so much trouble that people even want to bump off his grandkids? Okay, hold on. I'd believe it. He's caused so much trouble that people even want to bump off his grandkids. Yep, that sounds like my family, alright. Igphiles did something to Voitiel's boss. Maybe he stole the moon from her. I don't know. Anyway, she sent her top muscle to find it, and the muscle being Voitiel. And now I'm the poor sap who's supposed to pay for all the granddaddy's evil deeds. See, demons are just the same as low-class thugs. When you get down to it, but I ain't going to give them the moon. Even the shadows started talking to me because of it. And then Woldriff stopped short. Anyway, we'll talk about it later. That's a separate discussion. Man, I really stumbled through that one. Alright, fine. You can stay if you promise not to run off again. I swear on my ma and dad. Dad. To be fair, I'm not sure if they're alive or dead, but even dead people can have a lot to happen to them. They can be raised from the dead or just dug up to be used in an experiment. I knew one old-timer, a street food vendor, who would buy fresh corpses. He was looking into something, almost as if... Anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters is this. I need to talk to you. I don't have anybody else. Face to face, somewhere private. In Dresden, that'll do. When you see me standing alone, come talk to me. Woldriff notices Devil and waves to him. Chief, do you remember Devil, right? First, he was lying on the altar. Then he was tied up on the floor. He's led a varied life, is what I'm saying. Want to say hello? He's basically one of us. He won't look down his nose at us. And he's rich to boot. Maybe you can shake something out of him. You know, for helping him. Even an IOU would be better than nothing. Fine, why not? Devil, noticeably fatigued after the battle, walks over to you and Woldriff. It was a fine fight. It was tough for me, but it's the first time in a long time that I felt human again. And not a mute animal. Thank you. That was you, mute? You're an even bigger talker than me. Your Excellency. Only you sound like a library book, and I sound like a back alley gutter. I learned my letters on the streets, you know, from the signs anyway. That's by the by. I wasn't planning to save you. I just didn't want to pop up. I didn't want you pop up in my dreams looking all pathetic and asking, why, Woldriff? Why didn't you save me? Nah, I don't need that kind of hassle in my life. Devil laughs. I am sure nothing could break your irrepressible spirit. Irrepressible. The young crusader bows to you. Commander, I don't know how to thank you for saving me. Iomade must truly be watching over me, and I must do everything in my power to repay her. Well, what are you planning to do now? Get out of this place and return to the ranks of the Crusaders. Don't worry about me. Even if I should die on the way back, I'll die a warrior's death. If this crusade has taught me anything, it's the value of an honorable death, a death worthy of a man. Time to go. I fear scavengers will swarm here before we decide if it's worthy burying the bodies. Devil turns to Woljif. Thanks again, my friend. If you ever find yourself on Gwevir land in eastern Mendev, I can ask my parents to find a position suited to your talents. The Gwenviars are always in need of good, reliable men. Woljif, who had been listening with a smile up to now, abruptly stopped smiling. Good men? I'm not a good man, Your Excellency, and I won't be your servant neither. Do you think you're doing me a good turn? You posh people are all alike. Even if I saved your skin a dozen times, you'd never see me as your equal. You can take your gratitude and shove it, and don't call me friend. Konstantin says nothing. Woljif barks a contemptuous laugh, but the disappointment is clear as day on his face. You sang a different tune when you're stuck in a cage, looking for sympathy like a lost lamb. Huh, that's blue bloods for you. You can't survive on thanks alone. Oh, Devil looks slightly disappointed. Unfortunately, I don't have any money on me. I only managed to find my belongings with difficulties. Please accept this enchanted ring as a sign of my gratitude. I found it in a pile of weapons back at the cultist camp, but I shall remain in your debt. You know, you arrived a little late. The cultists already agreed to fight for me. Devil furrows his brow. Sorry, but with all due respect, that is wrong. We are supposed to be fighting Emo, not taking on cultists as allies. I'm sorry you wasted your time convincing them, but I acted as it best pleases Iomade. Well, we shouldn't linger here. Let's go. Linger here. Devil salutes you. May Iomade watch over you, Commander. I shall pray for you. Alright, let's go, Chief. On to new adventures. I'm sick of this place, and to tell the truth, it's empty, it's boring, and we might as well talk on the road instead of hanging around here. Do you know any traveling songs? Want me to teach you some tamarind tunes? The one where the thief falls in love with the beautiful woman, and she turns out to be a guard, and the two of them get hacked up in the street. Or how about the one where the thief's in court and the judge is his father? Or that one about how if you don't behave yourself, you'll live out your days in a special institution. I remember them all, and we've got plenty of time. Okay. I will collect all of these. I'm a little conflicted with how that turned out. So it turns out that Woljif's great granddaddy is a full-on demon that makes trouble for everybody. Demons and crusaders alike. Sounds like being a pain in the ass. Might run in the family. I like Woljif though. Sort of. For the most part. Sort of. Okay, so we need to go here. But I want to see what other quests we have left. Make a decision about Kalesa. I want to do that. Attack out of nowhere. Scout the southwest of Dresden or send a scouting party. So I'm going to scout the southwest of Dresden. Back to Urbeth. Visit Blackwater. I'll do that later. Price of knowledge. Learn the identity of the Mad Elf woman. Seek and you shall find. Zenendra. In the cusp of the abyss. Wait for the queen. Dusk. Visit the burial ground. Okay. Do I have any more companion quests? Crescent Abyss. So I gotta go talk to Woljif in private. So let's start heading back to Dresden. Teleportation Jutsu. And we're gonna go talk to Woljif in private. Whew. I feel like I spent half the stream just buffing. I really gotta correct that. Okay, where's Woljif? Woljif! There he is. There he is. Woljif gives you a friendly wave. Hey Chief, wanna talk? You wanted to tell me something in private? Woljif tries to seem calm, but his tail is lashing nervously. I don't know how to word it so you don't just drag me straight to the Inquisitors. Is this another secret? You can trust me. I won't tell anyone. Woljif is still alert, but the motion of his tail slows. Fine. I still can't believe you took me back. No one has ever done anything like that for me before. So I guess I can trust you with something with some things. Not all of them, though. My shadow. Did I tell you it talks now? Well, it happened after I started carrying the Moon of the Abyss with me, and that's not the only thing that happened. It's been giving me strange dreams, like I'm falling inside some kind of crystal. I keep falling forever, everything around me is shining, but dreams don't mean anything. I thought it was because the wound is so near, but there's something else. Woljif stays silent for a while, building up his courage. Chief, I'm stronger. My fingers tinge anytime I use magic now, like it's dying to come out. It wasn't like this before. I did some magic, but now it's like I can do some real damage, you know? This never happened to me before I took the moon. Woljif gives you a pleading look. Chief, I don't know what to do with these powers. What if they get stronger? I mean, I've always thought about what I'd do if I was suddenly rich and powerful. I'd show everyone my true worth, but I'm not ready for this. It's too much for a simple fellow like me. Yes, this is my grandfather's inheritance, but why'd he leave it to me? Do you think he really wanted me to become stronger so I could grab what the world owed me as payment for all the kicks and blows, for all the mocking at the way I was born? What if it's a trap? I'll be honest, I've never seen anything like this. You need to use its power with caution, and we'll keep an eye on how the amulet works from now on. Woljif smiles condescendingly. I know a cautionary tale. The Golden Hands had a thug, a half-orc, who'd bend coins and break bricks with his head for a dare. So once they asked him, "Can you lift a tower shield with your teeth? No hands?" He tried it and all his teeth fell out. All of them, one by one, and you know? So he lived on porridge until he kicked the bucket. Which happened because he couldn't lisp the password to the hideout. So they shot him with a crossbow on the spot. They figured it out later and everyone felt bad about it. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, that's when I realized that even if you have great strength, you need to use your brain too. And now if Voitil gets to me again, I'll be ready. Thanks for understanding, Chief. I don't know what I'd do without you. Voitil, Igflees. There are too many demons hanging around you, and the Moon of the Abyss turned out to be of demonic origin as well. Woljif sighs heavily. You think I like it? If it was up to me, I would never have met them. This is how I see it. Igflees must be my grandfather, since they call me a spawn. Voitil, that spiked ugly mug, came to try to collect some old demon debt from me. I don't know how it goes. We have uncles for this in the family, big thugs. But without the spikes, who go around beating money out of the late payers? The Hepsamira he's talking about must be like our sister Charizame, but for demons. And old Gramps crossed her somehow, and she just can't get over it. He probably stole the Moon of the Abyss from her. I don't know. But I would have. And the moon? Grandpa, you should have left me a note or something. Chief, I think he expected better of me than how I turned out in the end. He probably thought he'd have a smart grandkid who'd know what the moon was for and what to do with it. But he got me. Woljif's tail dropped sadly. So what if he was a demon? I don't know what... I don't want to let him down, you know? He believed in me, I guess. Just you and him, Chief. The only two people in the whole world who believe in me. That's why I have to figure this thing out.
Escaping from sight.
Level... Sword Saint Konstantin level... So we're level 13? Okay, here's the big decision. Do I stay Sword Saint, or do I start dipping into another level? That's the big question. I think I'm gonna stay Sword Saint. Yeah, I'm gonna stay Sword Saint. Yeah, I'm gonna stay Sword Saint. I think that's a better choice. Ooh, greater weapon focus. Really like greater weapon focus. But instead, I'm going to seize the moment. So there isn't a lot of 5th level spells that I really care about. Or Magus. I'm probably going to go Dragon Breath. Not that I'm going to be able to hit anything with it, but it is what it is. Okay, so this is his version of Magus. But it is what it is. Do I already have Seize the Moment on this version? Weapon focus. Shattered defenses would be very nice. Oh, man, that sounds really nice. Shattered defenses. I think I go Shattered defenses. I think that's the play. Oh, I'll actually go shake it off. Shattered defenses. Ah, it's really hard. No, shake it off. He has a two-handed weapon, so that's not very useful. Let's go Vampiric Shield. And I like Vampiric Touch, but he'll never be able to use it. None of these will go through and deal damage. Yeah, there isn't a lot that I can do. I could try Stinking Cloud. Because Stinking Cloud, but it's poison. And poison isn't very useful. Conjuration's always good because you could ignore yeah, we'll just go Snowball. There's no spell. Conjuration's really one of the best things in here. Spell resistance. That's right. You can ignore spell resistance. That's what I was trying to say. I decided for Arushale that she's going to... You know, I could... Yeah. What do I want to do with her? Pick it off, but she's never going to be really close. Well, not never, but it's rare for her to be really close to them. I could do weapon focus, bow, longbow, increase her chances of hitting. Go longbow. Fast stealth would be nice. Painful strike would also be nice. No, that doesn't seem that great after looking at. Slippery Mind is useful. Trailblazer. Let's see if there's any bad. True Precise Strike is kind of useless. There isn't a lot that I really want her to have. Let's go Dazzling Display. Because I'm pretty sure Seize the Moment is for melee weapons, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go Dazzling Display and Shatter Defenses. Let's go ahead and level up Siri. I was really considering. I was really considering taking different level for. Man. I was really considering taking that one level dip into Eldritch Scoundrel to pick up Mage Armor and then going Duelist for the rest. It really was. Let's see. She already has most of them. I'm gonna go with weapon. Does she have Shattered Defenses? It's Shattered. Don't know. I don't see it. I could go with extend spell. That would be very useful, actually. We could extend some of her spells. Well, she's gonna have enduring spells anyway. But I'm gonna go actually... Oh, Dazzling Display might be nice. But what's... Let's see. Give me a second. I'm gonna see what cRPGBro actually used for this level. Because I'm not entirely sure... Because I'm thinking about Dazzling Display, but I'm not entirely sure if that would make sense for the build. Because the thing is, a lot of these things... There's many feats in this game that don't do quite what their description implies. So, it'd be useful for me to just choose one. Oh, I don't have improved critical. So all these are for... So yeah, it's really up to me what I want to do. So I'm gonna do... Let me try Dazzling Display. I'm going to do Phantasmal Killer and another Conjuration spell, because Conjuration's always good. Nope, Charisma's really terrible, so I'm not going to do Dazzling Display. Let's go Cleave. Or it can do Armor Proficiency, Medium Armor. Because I think I always start with Light Armor Proficiency. Yeah, I don't get heavy armor. Go Falchion, weapon specialization. It's not really that great. I thought about making her a Gendarme for the last 8 levels. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. I think Gendarme for the rest actually makes a lot of sense. But, you know, I'll just stay pure for this build. Or Scald. I'm just gonna focus on what I think would be good. I think my Scald has pretty good charisma, but does she have greater 2-weapon fighting? Double Slice is useful. Greater 2-weapon fighting, I need an attack bonus of 11. Oh wow, I can probably get heavy armor if I wanted to. Let's go Dazzling Display. Okay, spells. Conjuration's always the best. Enchantment's pretty good too. And buffs are always king. I could go with C invisibility. Level 5 spells. Dispel. And Heroism Greater. Should start bringing her with me too. Go ahead and buff him. I think it's power attack next. Oh, he has a mythic level. Mythic critical. I'm gonna go ahead and get mythic critical. I could actually fix Regal. But let's go ahead and fix up Socio. Which might have messed up Socio. Shake it off. Outflank. Weapon proficiency for... I should have given him a glaive. I should have given that man a glaive. Improved critical. Shard. Because he got a proficiency for a shard. And he's gonna get another impossible domain. Improved critical bite. And another impossible domain. So he has animal domain, community domain. Let's give him his next enduring spells, and then we'll do some more domains. Yes, so we're gonna get greater enduring spells. Then the 2 clerics. Let's see. He's messed up because I messed him up. He's supposed to be Magus for most of it, but you know, it's for fixing later. I'll probably fix it off stream just because it's taking so long. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and level up the rest of these guys off stream, but next episode we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go and explore. We're gonna go and find that Zanendra or whatever her name is. And then we're gonna go try to find those lost scouts. So let's go ahead and save. Episode 35. Save that. Again, this is Konstantin's Soapbox. Y'all stay fancy out there.